It was about 2019. We were having a get-together in my house. Few friends, few cousins. One of my friends said, I want to take a backrest to sit. Another person, oh, you've got old it seems. Oh yeah, actually I had a backache, so that's it. Now what? You should do yoga. It will help you for sure. Before he could continue, the third person came in. Yoga. I did yoga. I did Chandrasan. I did Dhanurasana. And finally, I was in Shavasana. So please don't do yoga. I think you didn't do the right way. And by the time all this was going on, I was thinking, why should I sit like a fool? I'll also jump into the discussion. And I gave my gyan. Whether it's body ache, backache, headache, any ache, what I do is just fake a smile on my face. And that helps me shoo the ache away. So don't bother, just relax. This was not all. With this all commotion, person who was actually suffering, he was looking at her. Just chill and relax. I have already taken my therapy from a physiotherapist and I don't need these advices. So this story of backache, what it tells us, that all we non-experts become an expert when we look at a problem. And we start pelting our expert advices even if we are not asked for it. So my dear fellow advisors, I am no more in the FACM, Free Advisory Committee membership. But how? And I will only tell you if you want to know it. How many of you want to know how I came out of this membership? Yes? Because I don't want to give any free advice. Way back in 2020, I went to Delhi with my mentor, Dr. Rakesh Arya. I was sitting in his office and it was my turn to share my story. And I started. Doctor, life is cool. Everything is fine. But nobody wants to listen to me. My son at my home, he is busy on mobile day and night. And I, morning, afternoon, evening and night, asking him, stop being on the mobile. It will spoil your eyes. It will spoil your studies. And finally, he stopped listening to me. My wife, since last 15 years, I've been advising her on organizational skills, on health tips. And the case is not the same. This time, the motivation worked. She was motivated not to talk to me. So friends, I was over with my story and my mentor was silently smiling at me. I asked him, why are you just listening to me? Tell me, what should I do? My mentor said, Abhishek, there's a story. There was a blind man on one side of the road. And there was a fine gentleman who was crossing by. He noticed the blind man and caught his hand, helped him to cross the road. What next? He was thanked with public thrashing. Why? Any idea? The blind man was screaming, I just crossed the road somehow and reached that side. I have my home there. And there was someone who pulled me and brought me this side of the road. What is this? The story is that don't help someone if it is not asked for. The blind man was staying on that side and the person who helped brought him on the other side. We generally do this with our advisors. But I asked Dr. Rakesh Arya, I care for my family. I want to help them in their problems. What should I do? He said, advices don't work. Advisory is a practice. It's an expertise. It's paid for. It's a profession. So don't advise. If you really want to help your family, stop advising. What do you do now? Inspire. Inspire with your words. Inspire with your actions. And if you're still itching to advise, just ask, do you want my help? Do you want my advice? If there is a resistance, don't do it. But if they welcome, just go for it. Even the world's most intelligent and knowledgeable person doesn't give any advice if you don't ask him. Any guesses? Google Baba. So my dear friends, there are doctors, there are advocates, there are psychologists, there are experts for every field to give an advice. So if you see someone in problem, don't give an advice. It doesn't work. If you just want to help them, refer him to the expert or just ask them, do you want my help? Over to you.